And one of his functions is to summon meetings. The next group that can summon that kind of meeting is 2/3 of the NWC. If the chairman fails to call that meeting, the secretary is only to comply and send out the message. And even the secretary, in discharge of his responsibility, must consult with the chairman. It's stated clearly in our constitution. So I don't know where the secretary is now saying he's in charge. What, in charge of what? No, it's not true. Yes, he handles the administrative works. Administrative.
And do you think the disciplinary processes, according to the party's constitution, has been followed?
Yes, sure.
To the latter, when it came to the suspension?
We gave warning. We gave warning.
At what point?
The letters were issued on the 30th of September. The letters were issued and they were received on the 3rd of October. And we told them to desist from their unruly behavior. And they continued. So we had no choice than to suspend them. We followed their due process.
Well, so talk to me then about the end game here. Because some would have said, listen, Anyao has been dealing with this pushback from the governors, from the other side of the equation for the longest time until they conceded and allowed him to serve out the rest of his term.
Good.
I mean, you're just a couple of weeks away from your elective convention. It sounds to me that this is what the PDP should have thought would possibly happen, that if you take this path, things could become messy in a heartbeat. And you did it anyway.
You see, like the court will say, there should be an end to litigation. There should be an end to indiscipline now. We've been using the carrot. See, the Bible says, spare the rod and spoil the child. Yes, somebody say it is too late. It's never too late. We have to take that action because, first of all, they went to the court to embarrass the party. No, can you imagine the legal advisor going to court to accept the request of the plaintiff? What kind of legal advisor is that? And I hope and pray that we're going to take this to right against him to the NJC, because what he did was wrong.
So just another question on the suspension.
Yeah.
Did you at any point in time form a disciplinary committee, which is, by the way, part of the PDP guidelines? Before?
We have statutory.
And was Senator Anyao and all the others invited by the disciplinary committee to answer for this quote-unquote wrongdoing?
Maybe you didn't understand the procedure. We have the power to suspend and refer the matter to the disciplinary committee. So the matter does not be referred to the disciplinary committee, who will now invite them and see what we have said about it.
So you're essentially saying you can suspend them if you have the majority, and then refer them to the disciplinary committee, which will then do what exactly?
To examine what we said.
I mean, that sounds to me like medicine after death. If they're already suspended, then that sounds like punishment.
It's like in the office. You first issued query. We gave them
query is there's a whole lot of difference between query and suspension.
No. We have earlier warned them in the letter I was talking about, written and signed on the 30th of September, which they received on the 3rd of October. So what are you talking about? And then that if they continue in what they are doing, then they'll be punished. So we'll give 1 month.
So, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
If we're doing a step-by-step analysis of how this works,
sure,
there has to be a complaint,
yeah,
which, according to you, is the National Secretary has not been attending meetings, boycotting his role as National Secretary of the PDP. Then there has to be some sort of investigation about what he had done, right or wrong?
Of course.
Then the disciplinary committee comes in.
No, we are, look, that's what I'm trying to say. Look, we are members of the NWC. If your colleague is feeling the response, you will know. And then that committee